Good morning dear students. Here I am Mrs. Nadia, class 9 science teacher. Welcome to the first session of the online classes. We'll start from the bridge course. Bridge course means what you have learned in the previous years. In that some important topics we will discuss. You have learned in the science textbook so many contents, so many lessons. In that one of the important biology lesson is the fundamental unit of life. The things occur on the earth is there is two types, living things and non-living things. Both the things it's made up of something. What it is made up of, how the structure, how its characteristics, how it is made up of. That is the topic, the fundamental unit of life. The living things is made up of some things. It is made up of. And even the non-living things, matter, it is made up of. So what it is made up of? You just see here. This is the wall. The wall, it's covered, it is plastered. Nothing we cannot see there, just wall. The same wall, some plaster removed. By the time we can see something inside. What we are seeing inside that is bricks. So the wall is made up of bricks, like the living things made up of cell. Like that, even the living things made up of the fundamental unit. What is the fundamental unit of life is cell. Each organism is having the cell. The cell is very important. What is mean by cell? Cell is a structural and functional unit of all living organisms. What is mean by structure? You can see on plant how it is look like. On animal how it look like. So how the structure came, how it's behaving, whether it's moving or not moving, whether it's talking or not talking. So that characters, structural and functional, what it is doing, growing, for example growth, for example movements for the plants. So these are the functions. The cell only decide it's the structures, the function of living organism. So meaning of the cell is a structural and the functional unit of living organisms. And each cell has some functions. Without the cell functions, our body cannot do our life process. Cells perform various activities such as nutrition, respiration and cell division, which contribute overall growth of an organisms. So these kinds of functions is very important for the living organisms. For example, nutrition, what we are having the food, that it will be getting to the digestion, then the food will be gives energy for the body. Respiration, what we are breathing, intaking, outlet, that process will be because of the cell. And division, cell division, what does mean by cell division? Once the cell will be mature, it will be divided into two. Then the cell will be multiplied. That is called cell division. Why the cell divisions will be happen in our body means which contribute overall growth of an organisms. So this is the function of cell. Types of cell. There are two types of cells. First, prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. There are two types of cell I told you. Prokaryotic means unicellular also we can say. And eukaryotic means multicellular. For example, eukaryotic cell, bacterial cell or amoeba. Eukaryotic cell example, plant cell, animal cell. So there are two types of cells. Many types of cells is two types, prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. Example for the prokaryotic, bacteria or amoeba. Eukaryotic cells means plant cell. Next we are going to see the structure of cell. Student, next topic is structure of prokaryotic cell. I told you what is the meaning of cell and types of cell. Who invented the cell? Robert Hooke is a scientist. In the year of 1665, he discovered the cell under the microscope microscope through a wooden cork. Once you see the under the microscope, it look like a small rooms-like structures. In Latin word, rooms like structures means cell. So in that biology, it become to the cell. So who is the scientist of the discovery cell means Robert Koch in the year 1665. Now we are going to see the structure of the prokaryotic cell. This is the microscopic structure. We cannot see the organisms in through our naked eye. Only under the microscope, compound microscope, we can see the cell. This is the prokaryotic cell. What is meant by prokaryotic means it's a premature nucleus. It's an immature nucleus. It's not a fully developed nucleus. So that is called prokaryotic cell. Otherwise we can say unicellular organisms like amoeba. Amoeba is not a well-designed nuclear cell. This is the structure of prokaryotic. The outer layer is called cell wall. The cell is covered by the cell wall. It is a protective layer of the internal parts of the cell. So the outer is called cell wall. The outer cell wall inside plasma membrane will be present. This part is called plasma membrane. Inside this structure is called ribosomes. Ribosomes are ribosomes. Inside that is a nucleoid. This is the genetic material. All the cells have the nucleus. Inside it have the genetic materials called nucleoid. This is a simple structure of prokaryotic cell. This is only for the unicellular. For example, amoeba I told you, bacteria I told you. For that is the prokaryotic cells. Now we are going to discuss about the plant cell diagram. This is an example for eukaryotic cell. Already I told you what is meant by eukaryotic cell. It's a mature nucleus will be present in that. Example, plant cell, animal cell we can say. This is the structure of plant cell. The outer already I told you in the prokaryotic cells that also the cell membrane will be covered. The plant cell also the cell membrane, the cell wall will be covered. Why the cell wall means what is the function of cell wall? It's covered the internal part of the cells. Internal parts are called organelles. We'll discuss later in that. First we'll see the parts of the plant cell. Cell wall is covered by the outer layer. Inside the cell wall, cell membrane will be present. After the cell membrane, inside cytoplasm will be present. It's a jelly substance. It occupies 70% of the place inside the cell, cytoplasm. Next, mitochondria. Each one of the organelles have the special functions. Mitochondria. Next, chloroplast. Chloroplast present only in a plant cell, not in an animal cell. Next, nucleus. Nucleus will be present. Inside nucleus, this is the nucleus. Inside nucleolus will be present. Nucleus and the nucleolus both in the genetic materials. Genetic material. Inside only the DNA will be present. Next part is endoplasmic reticulum. There are two types of endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. The difference are there. Rough endoplasmic reticulum means ribosomes will be present upon in that. That is called rough endoplasmic reticulum. If the ribosomes is absent means that is the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. The ribosomes also present separate also in the cells. Inside the big part will be present only in the plant cell, that is called vacuoles. Vacuole. This is the large part of the plant cell. It will be present only in the plant cell, not in the animal cell. Even the chloroplast also. Chloroplast is used for the photosynthesis and the vacuole also present for the photosynthesis only. So that is only it's occur in the plant cells, not in the animal cells. So these are the parts of plant cells. Plant cell is covered by the cell wall and cell membrane. Inside the jelly part is called cytoplasm. Mitochondria. Big part is called vacuole. It's a food vacuoles. And chloroplast, nucleus, nucleolus is genetic materials. There are two types of endoplasmic reticulum, rough and the smooth endoplasmic reticulums. And ribosomes also present in the plant this is the plant cell structure and the parts of the plant cells. Children, now for the assignment for this topic, by the 100 pages notebook. Assignments, 100 pages notebook. First question, differentiate prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. You have to write the details about the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. Next, draw a neat label diagram of plant cell and label the parts.